Yesterday, I had to take my 15-year-old daughter to get tested for coronavirus. It's the middle of September. School just started. And within 2 days, she'd already been exposed to somebody who had tested positive. My daughter and I are very, very close. And I know a lot of people say that about their mother-daughter relationship, but ours really is special. Once, when she was just a little girl, maybe 5 years old, we were at the park and she was off playing by herself, and I was happy she had found friends, and I was chatting with another mother on one of the park benches. And all of a sudden I had this strange feeling on one of my legs, as if something was tugging at my leg, kind of tickling it and tugging, and I was actually starting to feel kind of agitated, and I didn't know what it was. And the mother I was chatting with suddenly says, "Oh dear, your daughter, she's under distress. You know, she's crying." I don't think she said it that formally, but that's how I remember it. And I went running over to my daughter, and sure enough, do you know what it was? One of her feet was stuck in the rope ladder of this swing, and she couldn't get her foot out. And it was driving her crazy. She was kind of crying, but kind of just frustrated, and I felt it in my own body. So my girl going off yesterday to get tested for coronavirus, I felt so anxious myself. We've been so careful this whole pandemic. This is just awful. I can't believe this is happening to us. And my daughter is as calm as a cucumber, mellow as a melon, relaxed as rain. She's nothing like me. I've never been relaxed a day in my life, and I was pacing back and forth, freaked out by the state troopers that are checking us in their fatigues and their combat boots and big muscles and all so formal. And I'm freaked out by the guy who's going to come and actually give the test to her. They've asked her to sit in this little chair, and she looked so tiny, and he's in this big, it looks like a spacesuit. They call it a hazardous waste what outfit? I don't even know what it is. It's like all white with plastic, and it's a little scary and intimidating, and I'm just so upset. And my daughter keeps saying, "Relax, Mom, please just come sit beside me and relax." So I do. But there's nowhere to sit, so I just plop down on the cement. Where we're at is the parking lot of a senior citizen center over in East Providence that they've set up as a clinic. And there's a tent. But everybody came rushing at me and told me to stand up quickly. I'm going to contaminate the site. And I thought, really? I mean, I'm just in a sundress and sandals, but what else would I be in? And I don't even have coronavirus. We're just here to get my daughter tested. And then I thought to myself, my gosh, if our whole society had been this careful and this cautious and pragmatic the whole time, I might not be here right now in the middle of September getting tested with my daughter. And wouldn't that be great? And that concludes the first part of this story. What I would like to do on November 7th is tell the story about when I'm about my daughter's age now, and I found out that I was adopted. And that story roots me right here in Rhode Island, because my mothers were good friends their freshman year at Pembroke College, which was part of Brown University up until the 1971 when they went co-ed. And I love the story because it's about mothers and daughters, and it shows the love, and it also shows how surprising mothers can be.